How often do you see people come into large sums of money that they weren't even remotely expecting, like inheritances or big commissions or bonuses, lawsuits, settlements, that kind of thing?
Yeah, I mean, we've got a lot of, not a lot, but it's a good percentage of younger clients that haven't, inherited large sums of money. And, we're very careful with the type of client that we're going to accept there, because what we've also seen, and it's not an age thing, because we've got young 20-year-olds that are doing the best job they can, right, with managing it and not blowing it, and want to invest it and keep it invested in real estate or the stock market or whatever, and make it grow and not blow it and live a high life.
Yeah.
They could, and they're not even quitting their jobs, right? And most people would hope to have this much money at 65, right? But then there's also the types that we had one where they inherited, I think it was around 2 or 3 million, and it was in a trust, and they had never. He I think was in education, so never really had a lot of money to his own name. Relied on a pension from the state,
which isn't a ton,
right? And they lived in another state, wasn't Virginia. But the point is that they were kind of waiting and hoping that somebody was going to pass away, and they did, right when they were going to retire. The wife dies. This is actually right after this. So this is where trust estate planning comes into play.
Mm-hmm.
So she had kids from a prior marriage, right? The money was coming from her parents. The money that came over was not locked up in a trust. So she dies, right?
And the parents want the kids to get it.
Well, of course,
not the husband.
Well, right.
Okay.
Well, but it's free liquid money at this point, and he has all complete access to it.
Right.
So,
and he's not blood. She is.
Right.
And the kids are blood.
Exactly.
He's not.
Yeah. He's just the stepdad.
Wow. That is heavy.
Then within, I don't know if it's weeks or months after her death, all of a sudden someone shows up and is a complete spendaholic.
Mm.
I mean, we met her and our CPA years ago that was working with me. Now he's retired, but I remember he was one of his first comments. He's like, "This money's gonna be gone in a couple of years."
Wow.
I said, "Really? You think so?" I said that she seemed pretty nice. She seemed like she went and invested. He's like, "Nah, I've seen her type." Yeah. He goes, "Okay, I said, "Well, we'll see, and we'll see how the next meeting goes." And we did 2 meetings, 3 meetings. Like, we go through a 3-meeting process with all our prospective clients, so they fully understand the recommendations and they can really make a decision whether it makes sense to work with us. And it also makes sense that if we agreed that they're a fit for us too.
Yeah.
Anyways, he was off by a year. The money was gone in a year.
Wow.
Now they did invest in some real estate, so the money may still be there and it's appreciated. But the rest of it, we were taking distributions out every single week. The phone would ring and my staff would laugh. I'm like, "Oh, it's the so-and-sos again."
Yeah.
They need another 10 grand. Where are they going now? I think Paris. No, I can't remember. Is it Italy? Whatever. They're all, they're Bahamas. They're going to Alaska. Gone. The money's gone. And it's gone, right? I mean, it's just literally spent. And the only thing that it did say, they did take some money out and buy some real estate, and, the business venture that they wanted to go and lost a ton of money. We tried to advise them against it. It's not that we don't want people to, a lot of people say, "Oh, you just want us to invest all our money." No, we want you to make smart financial decisions so the money lasts. That's our job, is to make sure that the money is there. And so it went from, $2-3 million net worth. I can't remember the exact numbers, down to maybe 700 grand just because they had put it in real estate.
In 1 year.
Yeah.
Dang.
Spend the money. And so, put it in business ventures they don't understand, they have no experience in. And it was all, and think about this, the wealth that was supposed to go to the grandkids, because the trust provisions weren't set up properly. Because it could have been set up to where, if grandma and grandpa set it up right, it goes to their daughter, but then she has to, it's a trust that has to go to her kids. So if she does pass away, the husband can still live on it and have income while he's alive, right? If they set it up that way.
Mm-hmm.
So he's kind of taking care of it.
It depends on how it's set up.
Right.
Yeah.
And just there was a way to set it up to where the grandkids would still have that legacy. But most of the money's going to be gone because of the spendaholic habits of the new, I guess you call it stepmom, the new wife that came into the picture. So anyways, the point is that Those, inheritances are great, but
Those are hard conversations.
oh, they're horrible.
Yeah.
They're the worst. It's the part of the job I don't like. They'll get a lot of lawsuits. We've had a couple.
Makes
over
me
the
glad I'm in radio and not in finance. Good grief.
No, it's actually good to go. When people listen to your advice, it's the best.
Oh, sure. Hey,
but-
if you get a chance to this weekend, check out our new website. You can go to retirementplannow.com and in the upper right corner, visit our site because the Retirement Plan Now is kind of a landing page. But go to that and check out the new site. There's free stuff on there. Retirementplannow.com, retirementplannow.com.